Whew. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, fam? You are looking live at your boy. Some late night math. We had to go over the numbers before the new week starts tomorrow. It has been a very good, awesome week. A lot of stuff is getting taken care of, and I couldn't be any more happier. This is your main man, your homeboy, dark skinned and not offended, clean shaven, no misbehaving, Darth Vader's only son and Count Chocula's favorite nephew. And of course, the brown M&M and the milk dud are my cousins. So we're going to go over this count and go over these numbers because as promised, I had tried to tell you guys I'm going to have to do this so we can get all these numbers in, put them in. You can see what I've done for the week. Like I said, I also wanted to add the gas to it. So we're going to take care of that right now. Or as my Uncle Tony used to say, right now. But all right, let's go ahead and add the spreadsheet to the screen. You know. All right. There we go. Here we are with the spreadsheet. We got our numbers. We're going to put them up right quick. Make sure ain't nobody commenting in the chat. So, all right. So this is what we've done thus far. Okay. So now what I've done was I took out of this, my chime account, I took 200 of this and I put it into that. Now here, my cash and tips, I took 200 out of this and then put it back in this account. So let's see. Let's see what I got right now. Yeah. So now it's just a couple of dollars more. What's that? 926, 40. And then here, the chime, we got 208. This is the chime savings account with the interest earning savings account. That's done. Now, this is the cash tips and mileage is the one that changed. And let's make sure we got everything here. Because, of course, somebody tipped me in $2 bills today, which I'm going to keep those and give those to my nieces and nephews in Ecuador. So here we got the $2 bill, boys. Crazy out here. So let me see. Let's see. Cash and tips has changed because I had been taking out my singles and my boss been cashing me out when I get paid, when he pays me at the end of the night. And it was like, hey, you got any singles and fives and all this other stuff? And I said, sure. So I went and got the dope boy bag and I pulled out, got him $100 in singles. He counted it, so he gave me 100. So that's 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, so this went up 321. that went up. So let's see what changed so far. So now it's negative 1% because now I've added more money, but then also, let's see, my credit card, so my gas, hold on, because we're going to go through all these numbers and make sure we got everything correct because this works wonders. So I had to give you this tonight. Make sure, okay. All right, nothing in the chat. Just had to double check that right quick. All right. So here we go here. So I paid 100 on my AirPods. So we'll add 100 to this. So that's 306.30. 306.30. Okay, so we did that. Now let's see how much more money I spent on gas as of this week, which is, of course, your boy does a lot. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, I forgot I gotta check my Domino's card. So, all right. So I still got some more change in here. So let's get the calculator out. So there's 321. And then we got plus 29.45. Okay, so that's 350.45. So we go here. There we go. And see, this is what changes. This goes real quick. And then let's go ahead and look at my card and go over the gas because all I did was buy nothing but gas this weekend. You probably hear my washing machine in the back. So yeah, so I spent another 109.95 in gas. So it's been a busy weekend, and that's why it was profitable because it was very busy. Then I did buy gas today, so hold on. Then I bought gas for the other car that I drive to the office. So here we go. 109. Oh, plus 109.95. All right. So 229.75. That's what I spent on gas. And then I did buy gas today for the Nissan, and I kept that receipt. So then that was and then I put in 31, some more gas. Plus, and this is 31.23. All right, so that's 260.98. Yeah, so the expenses are getting in there. So now you've seen, now I've used 13% of the money that I made for this, for it's still this week. Now I will make a new spreadsheet for this next week. I will make a new spreadsheet for sure. I promise you that. Of course, we got the new numbers. And then here, let's see if we could get the sum of everything that I've made so far. Let me make that big right quick. All right. Yeah. So yeah, 17, 15, 86. Yeah. Yep. So 13% of the money has been spent. Very small, very little. As you can see, that's just the sum of everything that I've made all together. And then that's why up here, that's the sum. This is what comes off with the rest of this. This is my gas and everything else. So this is what I've been using. These are my savings accounts here. So, and then I'm trying to think. Yep, I already put the $100 that I spent on my ear pods. And I'm trying to think. Cell phone is still here. This is still here. That's done. No rent just yet. Uh, I haven't bought no auto parts as of yet. And I could put the credit card total 109.95. That's what I have used so far. But that's in here with the gas. So what would that change that to? Yeah. So I've only used 20% of what I've made. But the credit cards, I could keep the gas. So there you go. So I've only used 13%, which is good to go. So this is what I have. These are, let's see if I can make this a little bit smaller. Yeah. I don't want to make it too small. But as you can see, guys, this is how everything is taken care of. We went over the numbers. We're going to have to make a whole new spreadsheet because tomorrow's a whole new week, because that's when your boy get paid again. And we'll go through all this again. Of course, we got the tax lady this week, the credit repair this week. I'm trying to think, because we got to definitely make sure Uncle Sam get his cheddar more better. So as of right now, that's what I got. 13% I've used the money so far. Gas is my biggest expense, as you can see. Well, that's my gas, $2.60. I am paying a pretty penny in gas, because I don't let my tank get the fall empty. So 260.98, and that's every time I see it come from over full to under full. Gotta throw that in there. I'm trying to make sure to think that I had anything else that I bought or something that I should be keeping track of. But otherwise than that, yeah. So yeah, I probably could take the 109.95 out of this and put it in the credit card, because that's what I've used thus far. But this is how you go over the numbers. This is how you keep track of things and everything else. Oh, credit report. That's what I meant to tell you. Scores went up, of course, because of the 2 cars that I paid to make sure they stay at a low percentage rate. All right. So now, what's that? TransUnion right now. Now it's 622 because it went up. Oh no, that's not what I want. Let's make that numbers. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And then we got Equifax. Equifax 625. So the scores went up, of course. And let's make that text. There we go. That's what the score is looking like so far. Everything is coming up good and dandy. Tomorrow's going to be even better. But I've only spent 13% of everything I've made this week. So it has been great. This is how you keep up with everything and keep it and going over the numbers on the Don't Mess Up Account the podcast is a beautiful thing. This will do nothing but get better because for sure I can promise you this amount will change. This amount will change. First, it'll go up and then go back down because then paying the IRS, of course, and then paying my credit repair guy so he could just start taking care of my credit because, of course, you know, when you're doing credit repair, the most important thing you want to do is freeze it. And how most people say, well, how can you freeze it? Well, when you're disputing all the stuff on your credit, you definitely got to freeze the secondary credit bureaus. That's State Stream, LexisNexis. I can't think of the other one. But for those, if you could freeze those secondaries, you could Google those secondary credit bureaus, you freeze them up. Then when the big boys, the TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, when they try to verify all this information, if you freeze the lower level, the secondary credit bureaus, you freeze them up, and when they try to get that information, they don't get the accurate information. That the credit act will come in. The what is that? The FCRA, yeah, yeah. Fair what's that? Oh, Fair Credit Reporting Act. Yeah, so that Fair Credit Reporting Act comes in, the FCRA will kick in, and then if they get any of that information wrong, they'll be deleting it. So 30, 60, 90 days, 90 days from now, after tomorrow, yeah, we'll be getting that credit fixed up. And then right here, these will go up higher and higher. I don't even think, let me see what do I still got my Experian. Let's see what Experian has. I might have to go on the website. Let's see. I think I still got it. Let me see. Because we got to make sure we have that. Yeah, I still got it. Okay. Let's see what they got. No, we stay with we go with the current. Let's see what Experian got for your boy. Yeah, see, Experian is way off. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, so Experian still saying 551. So that's what a credit report is. That's for all three. There it is. It did say on the 21st it went up 11 points. Maybe my stuff from the 16th better, but I'll check on it periodically and see if this changed and then see what the three they have. But that's it, guys. This is all the numbers I can give you. Anything else I can think of? I hope I would have covered it, but everything else is taken care of. So we just have to stay consistent. We have to stay on top of this stuff. And so as long as you stay on top of it and you check it every day and make sure everything is cool, you won't have no problems whatsoever. But that's it for your boy. I'm about to get ready to go to bed because I got to get up in the morning. So be safe out there. Be aware of your surroundings. And Bootalations 101. Get your money and bounce. Go home to your family in one piece. Tell someone you love them. Because I know we're not promised tomorrow. But I'll see y'all in the morning. Ride along on a Wednesday. Big day for your boy. I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a great day. Peace. Have a good night, guys.